It's going to be a bumpy night. deSz'e Scrap TV Live, man. Balance, pace. Pace yourself for this. I wanted to send my other video out at the same time. I kind of like that. Maybe it does something. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I just think it's cool when you got 2 or 3 things coming out at the same time. Like the what? You got the 3rd album from Tribe Called Quest. 3 album covers to the same album. You had different pictures of every other artist or producer or whatever on there. Celebrity. In little squares, just like we do on YouTube, Facebook, and all that stuff. FaceTime, Zoom, all the squares. The Brady Bunch did it first. Yeah, Hollywood Squares. They did it right there at the same time. Yeah, they probably did it better. Hollywood Squares, but Brady Bunch. He like, I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like that. He was off though. They was off. They didn't have AI like we got. This AI is something else, man. I don't understand it, man. But I don't understand who is that dude. Why is he so better than me? Why does he want to take my job, man? I ain't did nothing to nobody. Like, dude, you are tripping, dude. I mean, I asked the AI thing, man. Here's a picture of me. Put me in such and such and such. Put me in, coach. They got me chilling on them. And the thing, I ain't never seen this picture before. I'm like, how did they do that? Different angle and everything. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all, wait a minute. Is this the new FaceTime? Facebook or whatever it is? Face tracking? Huh? Got me in the computer, got all my angles, man. Had another hand in the air. I didn't even show him that hand. I only did one hand. I said one hand in the air. They put 2 hands in the air. One hand did not have a fingerprint or a finger mark or indenture in your fingers. I'm like, dude, y'all something else. That, I mean, and they balanced the picture out. Everything balanced. So with that in mind, with that particular title, I'm going to balance and pace myself. I'm going to pace myself on using this thing. Because my imagination runs a little extra wild. And I need to read the bylaws and the ordinances and the rules and the regulations and the EULA. I need to read all that. I need to know how much of this can I use? Can I use some of this? Can I bend it just a little bit and put my real gist into the mix? Yeah. AI is something else, man. That's crazy, man. I don't give it up. Give it up for AI, man. Yeah, you did that. Whoever put that little wizard in there, I'm not gonna call him a devil. I'm not gonna call him God. I'm just saying, whoever put that wizard in there, have they been taking all our information, all of our lives, and all of a sudden you can put 2-3 words in there, and it goes, okay. You can do the Six Flags dance, like the old man in the commercial. Can you put my face on somebody else's face? All this stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. I put Jesus in there wearing my t-shirt. I'm like, no, dude, stop. Stop. I didn't even spell it right because I'm like, nah, that's a little too far. Yeah. Jesus, I'm not playing. They got a dude that look like Thor. Jesus is Thor. Jesus is Thor. Let me show you. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. I about lost it, man. When I saw this, I was like, stop. This is going too far, man. This is going a little, this party's going a little bit too far, buddy. You better slow down on whatever you're doing. Cause AI is here, man, and it seems like a person that's smarter than everybody. And he gets stuff wrong, but please don't make AI a judge where he rules over my case. Guilty, 60,000 years. No, dude. No, bro. No, I want a retrial. We're going to put a computer as a judge and my attorney too. So when the thing hit, yeah, I got in a situation. When the thing hit, what we had for 3 years, the whole world was in shambles. They wouldn't let people stay in the institution because they was, lawsuits. A lot of lawsuits. A lot of people in there passing out and gone. Body bag. I'm like, dude. They were letting people get out of there for $5 a whack. I was like, dude. No, I'll pay what I need to pay because I don't need no problems. When I went to the magistrate, no, not the magistrate, I went to the other court. I went to the magistrate too, but I went to the other court. They had the tablets. They don't want nobody to get this new variable, this new connection. They had a thing right here, okay? And then another thing over here. And another thing over here. The only person in the courtroom was me and the bailiff. I'm like, dude, this is impersonal like a mug. Y'all finna rule on my life. No, you're not. This is not even lawful. This didn't even get passed in the law book. Y'all can't do this. Put me in there, and I'm not even in there with real people. You on a screen and you judging my life. The technology balance, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Nobody told me this was going to happen. Nobody showed me this was ever happening. But I got to I solemnly swear, all that stuff, no, dude. No, that was wrong. And yet they knew that was wrong. They was just forcing people through the system and out of the system so they wouldn't get sued. They didn't want to get sued, man. The balance was not there during that time. Technology over the line. Over the line. So many people have talked about doing music with the AI thing. And that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Hey. Yeah, Jesus is Thor. Yeah, he looks like Thor. I'm trying to find a picture. Hold on a second. You got to see this. This blew my mind. Then I did another picture. I said, man, show a picture with the devil and Jesus together. It was the same dude. I'm like, dude, the devil was a different dude, but Jesus was the same dude. So show Jesus drinking a beer. They did it. I'm like, y'all too much. Y'all too much, man. This AI, this is out of control, dude. This is out of control. Do I have a picture here still? That would be a trip. So you can see it. You be like, what the heck? Yeah, I don't know if I got it, but I'm gonna look in downloads. Let's see. My time picture. Cause I was like, man, I don't even want this on my phone. I had to erase it because I felt some kind of way. I was like, no, stop. Cause my mind is going, okay? No. But type it in. Type it in the GPT one. I'm doing the Gemini, and I only had one hand up. They had the other hand up too. So I'm doing this like I always do. How did y'all know? Boy, they something else, man. Yeah, the balance is just about to be out of control, man. So laws have to change. Now you can mimic anybody's voice, mimic anybody's image, mimic anybody's movements, project or product. Put your face and your company name on there. And yeah, this is worse than what do they call it? When you take the picture of your significant other with the phone and you send it back. You send it back to sex shaming or whatever it's called. Oh my goodness, man, text shaming or something like that. This is worse than that. This is digital. And we've already seen the videos of the person doing the live chat and stuff like that. Nah, I'm trying to find it, but hold on. I'm still connected to the computer. Hold on a second. It's in the computer. It's in the phone. I'm gonna transfer it to the computer. 1 second. It's gonna take a second. This is funny. I had to erase the one with the devil on there. Devil and Jesus hugging each other. I was like, stop. This is out of control, bro. Y'all stop it. Stop messing with me. Stop looking at me. Put the cash in the big bag. I'm like Guru with the Cutthroats on the Minister Society soundtrack. Guru went off on that album. On that song. But yeah, Gurism. That was my dude, man. Let me see what's on the phone. Day mode. Because soon as this new picture I just did of myself where I had both hands up, I just did that and the whole screen just erased. So I guess you can't leave the page. And they only give you 3 chances a day. I'm like, oh man. This one's stupid. Now this one's stupid because I didn't even try to do this. Let me read what you said though. This one's stupid. I'm gonna read what you said, but I'm gonna show you the picture they made of me. That was with my live this morning, but I don't think I used that picture because the dimensions didn't fit for the thumbnail. I'm like, I gotta put that back in the computer and reshape it. That's me at a computer lab. And my company's Scrap TV, and the show's Scrap TV Talks. So they got me in there looking silly. The cutout of the picture is perfect. That would have took me hours to cut out the background of the picture that I was in. So let's see what else we got. I can't victimize my channel, so hold on a second. Let me see what I got. I might have something else. I'm looking for that Jesus one. I had to erase the other 2. I was like, I don't want that on my hard drive. No, Lord. Y'all, I'm not trying to go to the bad place. I'm trying to be a good boy. They did that. A hex file. I've never heard of a hex file. HEC file. And that's a picture of my copper. I see that. Those are messages. Photo editor is not in screen stack. It's not in thumbnails. And it should be in downloads. And I am in pictures, downloads. And I don't see it. And I'm looking at my phone now, and I don't see it. Pictures, downloads. DCIM. Oh, it was hilarious. It scared me though. It scared me, but it was hilarious after I saw. Show me a picture of Jesus and doing this, and show me a picture of Jesus doing that, and it was the same guy. I'm like, okay, now we're getting biased now. We got Jesus is one dude. What happened to the black Jesus? What happened to the Russian Jesus? What about the Italian Jesus? Yeah, man. The multiracial Jesus. Oh boy, I wish I had the picture. Boy, I saw it this morning, but I think I erased them all because I just feel bad about it. I feel like that might be sacrilegious right there. That might be too much. You get caught with that on your computer. That's worse than the other stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not even trying to do that one. No, anything out. The forensics team is going. The forensics team is. He's got Jesus. Jesus pinching his arm. All these different things. Anything could happen, man, with this new technology. It's out of control. I see why the actors and the musicians are upset. The artists too. Because this thing can do everything that you can do and double it. So yeah, let me see what you said, man. I was looking for the video. I mean the actual picture. It's in one of these photos, man. I think I might have threw it away though. I was upset. I was a little upset. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was upset about those pictures. I was like, dude, y'all can do anything now. Anything. Come on, man. But you can't do it better than me, man. You can't do it better than me. I know I'm good at this. I'm good at graphic artists. And I know I got decent programs and I can get the new program and learn too. Let's see what download says. No, that was a lock. That was a lock I used as a GPT. I mean, as a, what's the name? Long story short, chicken spaghetti. But thanks for being here, yeah, as well, man. Yeah. This is deSz'e. We're talking about balance and pace today. We did pace before, but we're doing balance and pace. We got to balance some of this stuff out, man, because this about to get out of hand. Boy, the legislature needs to, they're going to have to change some amendments. This is going to be big. So, yeah. But let me read what you said. Let me see what you said. Let me see what you said. Say what you talk and say what you said. Thor is the son of Odin. Jesus. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Didn't know that. Here we go. Learning something again on the next day. We learned about 5-star. I'm like, why do we have 5-star restaurants, 5-star hotels, 5-star this, 5-star that? Where did the 5 stars come from? Which 5 stars? There's not 5 moons, and there is not 5 suns. Might be 2 suns though. We saw that. We saw that a couple years ago. We was like, what is that other thing over there? A red sun and a yellow sun? Yeah, that was crazy. And now you can see the moon and the sun out at the same time in the middle of the day. I know I can see it right here in the middle of the United States. But interesting fact, that's what we do over here, man. Scrap TV talk is about messing around in your thought process, your thought garden, what you thought it was might not be what you thought it was, and how you judge things as you grew up, and all the things that you were fed might be wrong. They just might be wrong, and some of them are symbolism. So yeah, symbolism right there. That is a good one. I did not know that. That is a good one, dog, because these guys are programming this. They know this stuff. I didn't know that, man. And I didn't know 5-star came from a company back in the 40s. I didn't know that. They the ones came up with it first. It was a program for a whole nother thing. I can't even remember right now. It was on my. It's in my chat. It's on my last live last night. So yeah, that was interesting. Now we're learning a lot of things now, and if they can do AI of the moon landing, and nobody's been there since, stop playing with me. So you telling me AI has been around all this time? Y'all been collecting information for the whole life span of people. I'm talking to the GPT, talking about, make me look that way. Make me look through, put an earring in my ear. They doing everything. I'm like, dude, you tripping. Make me dance like Michael Jackson. Ow! I'm like, yeah, man, we going off over here, man. So this is Scrap TV. Thanks for coming through, man. This is deSz'e. I've been here for 24 weeks. I come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. The only time I didn't do it was Saturday. We had 2 shows Saturday. And thanks to Wall One over in the Philippines, we had a lot of people come to our chat. And a lot of people in different parts of the world, Canada and all that, in America. Where I had an interview with Ellen Smile. Me and Ellen Smile did a show together. We did 2. One at 2 o'clock and one at 9 o'clock. Both of them were fire. Both of them was fire. We kind of went at it and just let the magic happen, man. So yeah, we've been here for a minute. But I appreciate you, man. And I'll look you up as well and check out your thing. Makes you wonder about what those guys were when... Yeah, because even in the Bible... And that's what I was going to name this, Instructions. That's the name of this particular show, is Instructions. But I'm changing to balance. I don't want to be too religious. But in Instructions, that means you need to read the instruction book when you get a new thing. Oh, page 1. But how many of us don't even read instructions? So the Bible, the acronym that they've made up these last... I guess that had to be the last 20 years. I've never heard that. Basic instructions for before leaving Earth. I've never heard that acronym before. Somebody made that one up. I don't believe that's what that means. I don't. But I see how it goes from the beginning to the end. And no. No, we got something not computing yet. No, it's not over. It's not over. They said that we're getting closer to the end. But even the theologians say, no, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Those such and such ain't happened. So and so ain't happened. The B attitudes, the C attitudes, all this stuff ain't connected yet. It looks bad and look like the world is in peril with the weather going crazy. But then you got these guys messing with the pipes. And I ain't gonna say too much on that. We keep it fly over here. We don't get political. We don't get religious. We get funky, man. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Yeah, the gods, and then and what I was saying at first was the gods. When you open the Bible, it's like all the gods were talking to each other, saying, "Let us make man in like us. Let's make man like us." So there's other gods, and I've already kind of figured a couple things out, because there are different gods. There are different gods. You can make yourself a god, but you can make anything a god. Whatever addiction you want, you can do anything like that too. But I think there's a God that's for you, and I think there's another God that's to puzzle you. There's another God that does this, and another God there, because they said, "Let us make man in our." So all those temperaments, they had to agree to make the first man. So yeah, we get a little deep with it, but we're not gonna get too heavy with it. We're just tinkering with your brain, man. We are free thinkers over here. Scrap TV, man. This is deSz'e, and I'm doing it, man. Doing it like this, man. doing it like this, Scrap TV Talks. So I said, let me just talk, man. Sometimes I play the music, sometimes I'm cooking. Uh, I would love to cook tonight. I thought everything was gonna go right tonight, and it didn't. It did, but it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. And that would have been harried up and rushed. But me having to balance it out and say, hey, it didn't happen like you wanted it to happen. Calm down. Desi, calm down. Calm down. Bring it down level. Bring it down. 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 Bring it down, bro. I know you up. I know you was ready to rock. You was ready. You too ready. You was over ready. Cool out, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Whatever's gonna happen for you is gonna happen for you. And I said, okay. So I spoke to the universe and God and said, hey, you know what I need? I need somebody to come through and bring me some money. Oh boy, don't you know a friend who had bought something from me like a couple months ago showed up at my gate. I'm thinking it's my homeboy that was in the chat earlier. And I'm thinking he's coming to take me out to dinner or something. Take me out to the bar. We can drink, whatever, and talk, whatever it is, man. Catch up on old times, man, because I ain't seen him in a long time. Ain't seen him in a year. So, yeah, she came. She wanted an office chair. I had a brand new one. I don't want it. I don't need it. I got one. My office chair is off the chain. Yeah, my office chair is clean. That's a clean gene machine right there. That's off the swivel, the arms letting up. I love that part. I love that part. That part there. And it's comfortable. Everything. I love that part. The other chair was not as eloquent. I mean, well, not as luxurious. How about that? Yeah. Changed my words right there. I saw it. I don't know why eloquent came out. Speaking nice. So yeah, she saw it. I say, what about this? What let's do? She said, oh no, it's perfect. I'm like, cool. How much you want for it? I'm like, $5. She gave me $5. I was like, cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I needed was $5 to make it today. So it's all good. It all happens, and then she might be coming back. I'm not sure what she's gonna do. She wants to get some other things. I'm like, yeah, I give it for the low. I'm Fred Sanford, the new Fred Sanford. I'm Desi Fox. Nah, I ain't Desi Fox. I'm Desi Reb. Yeah, Christy. Hey, Christy Labana. Oh, hoop, hoop, hoop. 3 hoop salute for Christy, and hoop, hoop, hoop salute. Ben 3. Hey, 3000000. Is that 3 million? 3 million and one. 3 million 1,000. It was at 3 trillion 1,000. I love it, man. I love it. I love y'all's names. It's so colorful, man. And our avatars. It used to be about avatars. Your avatar had to be something crazy or whatever. But it's the name, man. The name defines you, identifies you, and it also gives off an aura of what you're about and what you're talking about and what you represent. So yeah, and a good balance of names is a good thing to do. If you got a name and you're selling you're selling tires, you need to be called Ken or something, or Ben, you know? You're selling in your company. I'm talking about if it's your company and your name is Crispy Quake, you ain't gonna be selling a bunch of law books. They gonna look at you crazy, but then again, look at name the company and in Louisiana for years. It's called the Dookie Chase. I'm like, what? What kind of name is that, dude? So back in the early 1900s, y'all didn't care about a name called Dookie? That's crazy, dude. That was a nasty word when we was in, I guess when I was growing up in the 70s or 80s. But, oh, man. And then they say it with pride, and I think that's somebody's name or something. So I'm like, dude, I got to learn a little bit more. So certain things change over time. But I tell you what don't change is this pattern of life. There is a dude that looks just like me in 1926. There's another dude that looked like me in another race. There's another dude that looks like you in another country. Might be next door to you, and you don't even know your next door neighbor. Y'all might have the same exact name and never meet each other. This is it's a crazy Rubik's Cube to this game, but it's not that complicated unless we have people with 6 fingers and 11 toes and 12 eyes and 4 noses. Yeah, the pattern keeps repeating. So yeah, there is another guy with the Neanderthal head like mine, forehead. I met this guy in the institution, and I said, "Hey, man." We looked at each other like he was a little bit more of a Neanderthal than me, and I was like, "That's crazy! What a twin! What a coincidence, right?" So the universe put us together in the same spot, and I'm like, "Dude!" And then the universe is doing something crazy in this last 3 years. There's a guy, and and then 10 years before that, it was another guy ruining a character. I'm like, dude, man, maybe go over there and choke him out. Something, shake him up, pray for him or something. Cause I don't need nobody taking my identity. I don't need that. Yeah, you don't have permission to use my hologram. You don't. Even if you look like just like me, ditto, you're not gonna do it. It's not happening. The Matrix, man, you silly right there. That's real. That's real. I never saw the Matrix movie. I never saw Officer and Gentleman. I never saw Social Story. I never saw, but I saw Fried Green Tomatoes. Sophie's Place. No, I saw a couple things, but I did not see. I always hear y'all's talk about it. The Matrix. Now, I tried to look at it, but when they got those guys in the bed laying down in the thing and they pull the drawers out and the person gets up and they go back to sleep, I'm trying to put my mind around it. So maybe I need to read. Is there a book? I think I need to read the book first. See, I'm a 1984 Orson Welles. I'm a Sigmund Freud interpretation of dreams type of guy. I'm into that kind of stuff. I'm trying to find out some information. You dig? So that's yeah. If there's a book to the Matrix, I'd rather read the book. Yeah. I don't know about the movie. The movie is just not. The movie's not going to do anything for me unless I see it from the beginning, like the movie Life. They said that everybody's laughing about that cornbread joke. You gonna eat your cornbread? I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't understand the joke. I have not seen the movie, so I must watch the whole movie from the beginning to the end so I know what the premise is, to know what the story is. And no, we're not. You don't get me halfway through the movie and then I don't get the whole story. Nah, man. Those were the days we couldn't afford to be at the movies where we watched it. We come in late because we, on such and such time, we come in there late and then, or whatever happened, we late. Concession stand was overcrowded. We late to the movie. We'll stay after the movie and watch the beginning of the movie so we'll know what happened at the beginning of the movie. But Something like The Matrix or the movie Life. Any of those major epic type movies, man, no, man. And Matrix is an epic. So, a trilogy now. What y'all got? 3 movies? Like Star Wars had 3 at one time. So, yeah, I gotta watch the whole thing. And, what makes me mad about Star Wars, come on, come on, come on, man. Stop, Lucas. Stop. There's no, there's no consistency in the characters. You had Luke Skywalker and his sister kissing in the first movie, like lovers. Yeah. We're thinking, oh, they're the perfect couple. Second movie, we find out we sisters and brothers. In the third movie, we find out this this dark metal machine is my daddy. This dude's my brother. What kind of sick mess is that? And when you bring Hammerhead and all those other Boba Fett and everybody, Han Solo, all these different people in Chewbacca and all the Ewoks and you got all these characters, man, Jabba the Hutt. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on, stop. Jar Jar Binks. That made me lose. I stopped. I'm done. Fourth movie, I am done with the Star Wars trilogy. Done. That's just my opinion. I'm not mad at them. They can do it. I'll watch it one day, but I'll never watch it because I saw that silly looking character in there. And it had a double meaning too. So I'm like, nah, dude. Now, if you don't have consistency, I'm not gonna watch your show. I'm gonna stop. You're gonna change the character. And I don't like when they change the character on a soap opera. I watched The Bold and Beautiful. Now playing Karen is Jenny. We in the middle of the story with Karen, and now you're gonna change the character out, and we're supposed to believe that that's the same person. Did it on his show before too. Okay, both worth watching. Okay. Is it Matrix 1 or Matrix 2? Ain't it the Matrix relived or something like that? So yeah, I'll watch the first. I'm gonna watch the first one. Same like I did with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. One movie, that's it. I'm not watching no Charlie Sheen, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not trying to watch no secondary movie that's been remade. I can't do that one though. So yeah, it's one of those. I saw the movie called Brewster's Millions. This is an old movie from back in the 50s. Richard Pryor remade it in the 80s. I thought it was a great movie. With my man from the Honeymooners, Ralph Cramp. I got Ralph Cramp. Anyway, I thought it was a good movie. But when I went back to see, when I saw the other one just like a couple months ago, when I saw the other one made in 53, I think, the Brewster's Million, the same name of the movie, same premise, but it was a little bit better. It was a little bit more discreet about the rules and the guidelines to spending the money. If you don't spend the money by a certain time, a certain week, you have to give all the money back, and you're back to where you are, broke. But if you spend all the money by the end of that week, and you don't tell nobody why you're spending it, so he messes with your conscience, then you get 10 times that amount of money, because he's leaving you money as he left you money when he passed away. So it's in the will, and they read the will to you. So those are good. That was a decent synopsis I just made, but that's a good plot. How about that? Yeah, definitely. Appreciate you coming through, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. This is deSz'e, Scrap TV Talks, man. We done did it. We talk. Oh boy, talking. Yeah, you can talk, man. You can talk all you want to, babe. You can talk all you want. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk, man. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up and dance. Whoa, what up to Shaggy Girl? Okay, we got the same laugh. I love that. And what up to Ellen Smile? What a wonderful weekend we had with the live sessions we did. That was awesome. The DeSz'e and Ellen show. Oh, it was awesome. Ellen Smile. Yes, I loved it, man. I loved it. I'm listening to it again and again and again, and I'm laughing and cracking up. I just wish we had a good extra jam session where I could hear your music, because when my music is too loud, your music goes down low. And if I'm talking loud, your voice is lower. If you're talking loud, my voice goes lower. So that was the only quirk. But other than that, the chemistry was there. I enjoyed Ellen Smile on that show. That was beautiful, man. Beautiful thing. I'm looking forward to meeting with other people on these particular journeys. We just want to make sure everybody gets what they want when it comes to credit, because nobody wants to just do something for free. Nobody. Am I looking at a can? Yeah, I'm looking at a beverage can, and one is taller than the other, and they're the same. They're the same company, but they're two different things. I didn't know they went to that size on that particular one. I was wondering what happened. I was wondering why I felt like I was drinking more than I was supposed to. I'm like, yeah, the dude told me at the store, he's like, yeah, we changed the thing on this other brand, but this brand is under the same company. So they're changing all the sizes. So yeah, this is DeSz'e, man. Scrap TV, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate the likes, I appreciate the talk, I appreciate the walk. Yeah, don't appreciate, don't stalk though. I got God on my side. The universal laws remain. Yeah, you will get hurt trying. Just trying. This man is protected by Viper car security. So seriously, man. Somebody said, "Hey, man, don't you worry about the what's the name?" No, I don't. No, I don't. They're right here. They're here every night. They're here every night. They're here every night. They check on me. I like that. I like that. I like that. And yeah, we've had our altercations, but they check on me, dude. No, we have a great relationship. I'm cool with the mayor, a couple mayors, a couple of property development chancellors. What do you call it? Chamber of Commerce, a couple of Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. Even in the metro area, I know some politicians, and yeah, but it's good to know them too. It's good to know them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can pull a little rank. Say, hey, I voted for you. I voted give you a raise. And, yeah, push that out there. So yeah, DeSz'e is here, man. I did it again, back on the scene, boy. Crispy. Oh, not too crispy. Oh, so crispy. That's what I want to see. So let's talk about balance. Balance in the game, man. Balance in the entertainment game. If this is all a level, this is all a tilting level, a metronome of nothingness, dude, come on, man. I don't even want to be in this if you're going to do it like that, man. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. It's not balanced. You look at those other companies that was there in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. Some of these companies didn't get the same shine as the other companies. Some of these artists didn't get the same shine as other artists. Some of these players didn't get the same shine as other players. That was on my first album. My first album had my homeboy DJ Onion on it, and he just goes off on a soliloquy at the end of the record, and just says, "Hey man, y'all not putting money into, you're not putting development into the artists anymore. You're letting people just come out with anything and not develop. You're not letting them develop. Even as an artist, they came out with something, in the next album they're gonna be even better because you're putting the money behind them. You're giving them love. You're giving them, nurturing them. Nobody's nurturing the artists. So that's where we come from on balance with the industry. These artists need nurturing. If you're gonna get these younger artists, and you know they don't know everything, then they need development, man. By their second and third album, they should be very wise. By their fourth or fifth album or fourth or fifth production, they should be directing and producing too. Yeah, or they should be a subsidiary. Why not make a bunch of good guys? A bunch of guys. Tons of movies, tons of plays, tons of... It's that many people in the world. We can do this. Nobody's going to be hurt. But the main companies want to push the other companies out of the business. They don't want the other people to shine. And the other athletes don't want the other athletes to shine. The other coaches don't want the other coaches to shine. The other owner don't want the other owner to shine. We can get specific, but we're not finna get into that. We're not making no hate situation. We're making a good, loving conversation here so you can understand where I'm coming from. Understand where I'm coming from? So you don't think I'm biased just because a person is the best player in the game or best person in the world or the best person on that team or the best person or the best team in the league or the best league of all leagues. You got leagues battling leagues. God. Fishermen battle. I don't know about fishermen. Fishermen might not battle each other like that. But yeah, competition is good, but don't rule out your competition because your competition can make you better. It doesn't mean you're going to be eliminated for life. You come back with a better product the next time. Or work with that particular artist. These guys are no. These guys are me. It's me or nobody. Or it's a group. Oh, it's all about our group. Okay, now you turned everybody else off that might want to be in the group. You might need them in your group. You might need them. But we're all this. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're not going to learn from our mistakes in society, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, come on, man. This ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You're not going to learn from your mistakes. Huh? You're not going to learn from where we should be in this day and time as people. Come on, man. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. It don't get that good, man. It don't. It don't get that good. Because I'm looking at them, I told you, I'm looking at them old movies. I'm listening to that old music. Classical too. Yeah. I'm wondering about how y'all was getting along back then if you don't have the technology we got now. But I'm starting to believe that y'all were doing the same thing we doing now. It's competition with each other, battling each other. You know, even if you're friends, you're still battling each other. Like they're gonna get something. Like they're gonna get something better than you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop with it. Stop with it. So here it is, deSz'e Scrap TV, man. We came back. We did it. Let's put this machine on it. Let's see what we can do. Let's put this machine on. Oh, I wanted to find my other song for this particular live, and I did not. Oh, oh yeah. But y'all, no. I like what I'm seeing with the thing, but I gotta have some balance. I got to have balance with this. I cannot go head over heels with this one. I can't. I owe it myself to get better. I owe it to myself to be better in business too. Point blank. I can't just be I just can't be the basic set, man, for in looking at years over the span of a couple of decades. No, bro. No, where's the flying cars, man? Come on, dog. Y'all playing. Y'all playing, man. We supposed to be way more advanced than this. We're past the Jetsons now. And the Jetsons, man, that was weak. I thought that was stellar back then. That was weak. Weak. Come on, Hanna-Barbera. Flintstones was more advanced than the Jetsons were. That's messed up. And when they met each other, that was a crazy show too. I'm glad they figured that out too. But nothing changed. You still got the same thing. The dog, the wife, the kids, the job, the job. Hey, what if George just had his own, he started his own thing at one time, I think. You know, he had to go back to Spacey Sprockets. Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about balance and pacing. You gotta pace yourself, man, and you gotta balance yourself out. Too much of one thing is gonna hurt you. These are things I live by. These are rules I live by. But you know what you like. Respectively. Do it respectively. You don't hurt others. You don't hurt yourself. You don't hurt people that might be looking for you, looking out for you. So it's all about balance, man. If it ain't balance, it's chaos, man. If you don't have no rudder on that ship, or you don't have no, let's say this. So what's the best job? What's the worst job? I'll hold that one. I'll hold that one to the end. I can remember that one, because let's put that in the poll. It's definitely going to be a company that was not balanced, or you weren't balanced with that company. It's one or the other. Because ain't no way one thing is just going to be that all the time. It ain't. Things get out of whack every once in a while. You got to draw back in and recreate yourself. Yeah. Recreate your image. Recreate your feelings. Recreate your thoughts. Recreate your plan, your mind. Let's do this with more balance. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's Karate Kid. You know what I'm saying? Let's Karate Kid it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Karate Kid that mug. Oh, it's something. I come down and my foot comes down on a plug. You know that hurt. 3-prong plug. So yeah, definitely it's about balance, man. Garbage in, garbage out. That was what they used to say before the computer really was all over the place. Now everybody has a digital device. Can't say phone. That was a while back, but now everybody has a digital device. Everybody is with being connected to the world right now. Everybody is. Everybody is. The world is changing. The world is very different now. And we got another excerpt we're going to put in there too. So yeah, the world is very different now. So I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you. Thank you guys, man. This has been cool. And I'm definitely going to keep the momentum going as well. I'm noticing the videos that I have lag time and dry spaces. So that's why, I make sure that I'm staying on key. Sometimes I am too exhausted amongst doing everything that I have to do for my own company right now. So what I'm going to manifest is getting my other thing back. And then I'll get the other thing back. Then I'll get something else. And then I'll be paying 4 entities. And then I hope that I'm clear to get on that ship or plane or whatever to get to BFE. That's a bad acronym right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get to wherever I need to get to, man. Yeah, I'm headed. I'm coming over there, man. Coming overseas. I'm going to all this stuff, man. I'm going back again, baby. I gotta go back to Germany, man. Gotta go back to Germany. I want to go to Spain. That's where my brother was at. I gotta go to Japan. I gotta go to China. I gotta go to Korea. I gotta go to Russia. I need to go to India, Philippines. Yes, sir. Gotta go to Argentina, to the islands, specifically Cayman Islands. No. But yeah, no, I need to see all of that. All that. I used to watch that one. I like that one. That was a good show. That was their little kiddies Saturday Night Live. Let's pull the pictures up in just a second. Let's see what we got. But I would have loved to have the GPT pictures of Jesus in vicarious poses. I'm like, nah, I better take that off. No, I don't like that. No, it's not funny. Not funny. It was a chuckle, but it was not funny because I don't know. We're not gonna play with that one. I know that chat, whatever this AI can do, all the things that you could ever think of. Put you in space on the picture. Make an octuplet out of your ex-wife. All kind of stuff. It can do anything that you want. But we gotta have some balance. We can't go overboard. Overboard is gonna hurt us. Overboard is gonna put us in a place where we really gonna look back and say, dang, we should have put a regulation or put a change on this and that. It came so fast that we're all making decisions right now. And then a lot of people are being convinced that, yeah, I can do everything easier with this. Yeah, true. I believe it. Just like the calculator. Some people were stuck on getting the answer on paper, multiplying, dividing, and percentages and all that. The calculator boom was crazy. That was your first app, though. The calculator app. And that's in everybody's phone. It's like I said, the other stuff is. That calculator's in there. That flashlight is good, too. I like that flashlight. Love that. But if you don't cut that flashlight off after a while, your battery is gone. You can have a flashlight on, didn't even know it. Touch something in your pocket while you're walking. But yeah, it's all about balance, man. All about balance. All about balance. And you got to pace yourself out, because if I'm pacing myself, I did so much today, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go sit down. I'm going to sit down for like 10, 20 minutes. I think I kind of scarfed that off the plate when I saw, I think his name is Dr. Ninja Turtle. I think that's what his name. That's a different name, but and I love these names, man. But he said something about meditate on Wednesday, 15 minutes, another day for 20 minutes, and in the middle of the thing, just chill out. You know, I'm like, okay, you got a point. I already just reading the thumbnail, I was like, you got a point. Because I know back in the days, that us over in America, we heard that the people overseas, China, Japan, that they would go, I think it was China, that they would make their workers that work so extendedly to be scientifical stuff, production, all that. They work those people so long that they make them take a break in the middle of the day or the middle of the shift. There's a nap room or something. I couldn't imagine this at first, but now I understand. And I need my midday nap, especially when I'm working out. If I'm running 2 miles in the morning, 1 mile at night, or 1 mile in the morning, 2 miles at night, for 5 days straight, my sleeping pattern has to be in balance. So yeah, it's all about balance and pacing yourself. Because I just heard again today from the guy who just had the quadruple bypass on his heart arteries. Now, our painter is in the hospital, same surgery. And he almost didn't make it to the last thing that happened. So yeah, and I'm hearing other people who got out of the surgery and they thought that they could go back to life, and I can do anything, I got another life set. Boom, gone, they gone. They got out there too fast. So yeah, it's called a triple bypass thing, I think. I don't know nothing about the medical stuff. I don't want to know. I heard somebody say something on the soap opera today. Yeah, some of them we go high-plex. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know what that means? I know some Latin, but God, we got going too fast. Anyway, thank you for coming through. This is deSz'e, man. Me and Ben is talking about these movies while ago. And we're talking about balance. We're talking about consistency, pacing yourself, such like that. What a great live you had this morning, Lashana. They are magnets. Yeah, I say I'm a power magnet. I'm a power magnet. A power magnet. And I am the man on the props. I am the man on the props. These power magnets come inside of some of the things that I got. In everybody's microwave, if you got a microwave, we don't suggest it, but hey, if you got a microwave, there's a magnet in it. It's the only way it's going to make that nuclear... Yeah, it's 2 magnets in there and a coil copper strip. Not a big strip. Most people don't even open this particular part of the microwave. It's a little box, and it has 5 to 6 aluminum bowls in the middle. The copper coil goes down into the middle, and the magnets are holding it together. Can't even get them apart sometimes when that power magnets, these suckers here or something else. Yeah. So my question right now, and you hear me? Okay, it's definitely about balance. Yes. So these magnets balance out themselves. They can't stay on top of each other. The object in the middle can be between both of them. But when I push it down, it just won't push. It'll slide to the side and connect itself. They got a guy, and I know I thought about it a long time ago, but they got a couple guys, and it's probably on here, where they can put this on a track, and that magnet will chase itself till the power runs out, and that power's not going to run out for a while. These come from our country. These come from the motherland. These are essential. I wouldn't say essential product. I would say it was a natural. I can't think of the name of it. But then again, that magnet is something. I've seen a magnet lose its power. That's the ones you put on the refrigerator. That's a cheap magnet, but put a little bit of stuff in it. But indeed, good message is more than good message. We motivate the source too. You guys are awesome. And yeah, the question I was going to ask you, because things get out of balance, and I was talking earlier with Ben and what's her name? Ben and well, put your glasses on, boy. Ben and Christy Berry. We were talking about balance, but we had a good little conversation there for a second, and I'm sure they had to bounce. But hey, the question I was going to ask is the last part of this particular section was, what was your worst job? Can you answer that real quick, and then I'll let you ride. Your worst job you ever had. I think you said something leaning toward the hairdressing thing when you had your own shop. That was probably a headache. But as with mine is about the job that I hated the most, or didn't get along with, or was out of sync with, was hanging chalkboards in schools. I needed some money. I needed a job. I would do anything for money, and I did it. And no, no, I am not finna do that. No roof in the middle of the summer, in the hottest month of the year. We got a bed line. You've always loved her, but you had a lot of jobs and such like that, but in companies. But what was the worst job that you just, this ain't me, and you tried to do it, but you like, the balance is off. This ain't. I'm not doing this. Yeah. Yeah. Because mine was working for that school thing, that school construction company. I think I worked there for a week and they didn't give me my check. I was pissed. At a factory, what kind of factory? One of those kind with the conveyor belt? Where it's so tedious doing the same thing over and over again. or in a warehouse wherever the weather is outside, it's even worse on the inside, cold or hot. I hated those. Yeah, those are probably the most unbalanced type things. Is stuff like that. That's not balance at all. That's slavery. That's what do they call them? Paid work, greed workers, or whatever. They try to change the name. No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Ooh, ooh. You couldn't see yourself doing that for 10, 20 years, could you? No, no, we ain't doing that. That ain't the case. I know you wasn't there over a month. You were there for a week, was you? I was at the school thing for a week. That blazing sun and holding up the it's like 6 guys. Yeah. 3, oh yeah, there you go. Yay. Yay, team. I know you got discernment. You be like, this ain't no. No. She was a big no before the no came out. 3 days of no. Like, this ain't gonna count. So when we're holding the chalkboards, and I'm out of here after this. When we're holding the chalkboards up, it's like 5 of us holding these big old 100-foot. I mean, well, yeah, it's 175-inch, 100-inch, 109-inch chalkboards. I'm not 120. Big old chalkboards to go into schools. We're all holding it up till they put the fasteners in the wall. Sun is beaming on us. It's hot. There's no breaks. The only break is when they call lunch break and everybody got to go at the same time. And we're in there sweating. We're holding this deck of chalkboard up, and it's got to be exact. And they pull out that balance, the little thing that has the little water in it, and the mercury, I guess. And he puts it on the thing, puts it on the thing, puts it on the thing. If it's off 1 millimeter, you gotta do it again. Gotta do it again. Because the schools gotta be correct on everything. Everything they do has to be acute. It has to be, disciplined and correct. They serious. The TV's gotta be hung at a certain balance, at a certain level. They gotta have that computer chip in them so they can throw their programming into the TV for all the school rooms. So their TVs are different from everybody else's TV. So yeah, it was about balance, but that was probably the worst job I ever had. I will never do that again. Oh no, and I didn't get paid that week. I had to chase a dude for money, and I was like, I'm not gonna get my money, And I was out there in the heat in August in Texas, hanging up chalkboards on a roofless brand new school, but it didn't have a roof yet because they were still working on the building. I'm like, man, how come we couldn't wait till the building was done? Oh boy, it was just pain. And then we had another school to do next week. I'm like, I'm not coming. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I am done. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is part where I counted down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is deSz'e Scrap TV Talk. Yeah, I'm glad we landed on that. My show is evolving. I landed on TV Talk. I love that. That's different. So yeah, when I'm not doing a demonstration or something with recycling or cooking side or music side, I can just philosophize and talk and learn stuff from you guys. And one more fun fact, here's the bonus. Already, thanks for the love. Here's the bonus that Ben said. Now, y'all came up with y'all did the research on yesterday's 5-star meeting and where it came from and stuff. Okay, we were on. I told him earlier in the chat. He said this is the first thing he said when I was in here talking on the soliloquy style. You know, he was like, "Did you just say Jesus is Thor?" I said, "That's what it came up when I did it in the GPT thing, the AI thing." I said, "I want to see Jesus with a T-shirt that says deSz'e on it, and it's Jesus with the long hair and the white, with looking like Thor." And I'm like, "Why does he look like Thor?" So Ben comes with the brains, Ben with the brains. And I said, "Yeah." And I couldn't find the picture. I had to erase him because I felt like that was sacrilegious. I'm like, I'm not keeping this one. I'm not keeping this picture. Y'all can send that picture back. And I had a picture with the devil and Jesus hugging each other. I'm like, this chat thing, this GPT thing is out of crazy. It's crazy. Gemini, all of them, all this, that's too much. I was like, I gotta erase that file. We're not gonna even think about that. That's worse than the other stuff. I'm like, no. So Ben goes on to say, and this is it. This is the last one. Ben goes on to say, there's a show on Netflix called Twilight of the Gods, based on the Norse gods and such like that. Short story about Odin ends up bowing to Jesus, okay? And Odin's way before Jesus. And Odin's son was Jesus. No, Odin's son was Thor. Thor is the son of Odin. Jesus is the son of God. They're similar in that a lot of mythology and religion are in their stories. So I didn't know that. So yeah, we learn this stuff over here. We're keeping it educational. deSz'e Scrap TV, doing it just like we do every day from 5 in the morning, and we do it again at 5 in the evening. And if you missed the 2 and the 9 Saturday with me and Ellen Smile, go back and watch it. Go back and watch it again. You missed something, and oh man, had me laughing, man. Had me laughing. It sound like I'm halfway out of it, and then sometimes it sound like I'm ahead of it. I'm like, because I got my notes with me, so paying attention to everything, paying attention to the time too. So that's it. We'll talk to y'all in a minute. We're out of here. Thank you. Thanks for coming through. In a minute. Un momento. Check me out. deSz'e. Hoop, hoop. 2 hoops salute.